Ooh, this guy is in an airport and he is going through customs and he's a bit nervous. What if this guy asks him some questions? What should he say? Do you know what to say? Well, in this lesson, I'm going to teach you exactly what to say. Hey, if you like getting tips like this, I would be so happy if you subscribe to my channel right down there. Okay, so this area can be called customs or it can be called passport control. Okay, sometimes you might see a sign that says passport control, or you might see a sign that says customs and immigration or something like that. Basically, it's all the same thing. You're going to talk to someone and you have to show them your passport and they might ask you some questions. So it can be a little bit nerve-wracking. Nerve-wracking means that you get really scared and you're worried about it. Okay, don't worry, it's not that bad. Okay, so this person is called a customs officer. So the customs officer might ask you some questions. Hopefully not very many questions, but they might ask you one or two questions. Okay, now usually in this area, in the customs area, you're not allowed to use your phone. So you should say, hi mom, I'm just going through customs. I'll call you back. Okay, so you're gonna call your mom back after you finish going through customs. We call this process going through customs, okay? So this guy might ask you some questions. Now, some of the questions could be stupid. They might be stupid questions. I've traveled quite a lot around the world and sometimes they ask stupid questions like this. What is your name? Where are you from? Where are you going? Okay, well, this information is in my passport. My name is right there. I'm from Canada. That's right there. Okay, I don't know why sometimes people ask stupid questions. Where are you going? Well, I'm going to your country. Okay, but sometimes they ask good questions too. Like, what is the purpose of your trip? Well, you could say, I'm visiting my relatives. Okay, or I'm on a business trip. Or I'm here to study. Or tourism. I'm here for tourism. Okay, so your answers should just be short and honest, like this. Why are you going to the country? What's the purpose of your trip? Well, I'm visiting my relatives for 2 weeks. Great, that's a good answer. Okay, do you have anything to declare? That might be another question they ask. Okay, now, if you don't have anything to declare, you can just say, no, I don't. No, I don't. If you do have something to declare, then you could say this, I have some alcohol, or I have a hunting rifle. A hunting rifle is a gun for hunting. I have some gifts. I have more than $10,000 cash. Now, this information is going to be on the declaration card that you fill out before you go through customs. Okay, now I made a few videos on how to fill out that declaration card when you come to Canada and the US. So I'll post the links to those videos at the end of this video, okay? But this information will be on the card. Now, let's say the card says you can bring in 2 bottles of wine, okay? And you have 2 bottles of wine. Does that mean you have to declare it? No, you don't have to declare it because the card says you can bring it in. Now, if you have 3 bottles of wine, okay, then you do need to declare it. Then you need to tell this person, actually, I have an extra bottle of wine. I know I'm only supposed to bring 2, but I have an extra one. Okay, is it okay to bring in things more than you're allowed? Yes, you can. Okay, maybe they will charge you some tax, or, I don't know what they do, but worst case scenario, they'll just take it from you. They'll confiscate what is more, okay? For example, if you have let's say you're bringing some gifts and they are some like fruits and vegetables from another country. Maybe this country has a policy that you can't bring any fresh fruits or, sweets or those kind of food items into the country. Well, then they're just going to confiscate it. Confiscate means to take it away. Okay, they're just going to take it away. So, but most of the time, it's not a big deal. You won't get in trouble as long as you declare it. Now, if you have a gun that you don't declare, that's really bad. Okay, and if they find your gun, that's a really bad situation. I don't know what will happen, but it won't be good. Okay, so here's another question. How long do you intend to stay? How long are you going to stay? Well, just answer it very, very shortly, okay? 2 weeks, 10 days, 2 months. Okay, just say the honest answer. Now, if you're not sure, just make up a number. Just whatever you plan. Don't say, well, I'm not sure how long I'm going to stay. Just say 2 weeks or 2 months, okay? Just make it up. Now, where will you be staying? Where will you be staying? This is another common question. So you could say, I'm going to stay with my relatives in Surrey. Or, I'm going to stay at the Sheraton Hotel. Okay? You're just telling them honestly where you're going to stay. Now, what is your occupation? They probably won't ask you this question, but if they do, it might be good to be prepared, okay? You could say, I'm a student, or I'm a lawyer, or I'm a doctor. Just tell them honestly what your profession is. Okay, now when you're answering the questions, when you're talking to the customs officer, you should maintain eye contact. Okay, don't look down when you're answering their questions. Don't say, I don't think I have anything to declare. Okay, then you look a little bit guilty. Just keep your answers very short and direct. Now, if you don't understand the question, then you can ask them, sorry, could you repeat the question? Sorry, I didn't understand you. Could you repeat the question? Could you repeat the question? Okay, then they're going to repeat the question. Then hopefully you can just answer it and they will let you into the country. Hopefully they don't ask you too many questions. In my experience, I never really get asked too many questions, maybe 3 or 4 questions, and then they let me into the country. So I hope that's the case for you, so you can go and enjoy the rest of your day in the country. But hey, I want to know, where are you planning to go? Where are you planning to travel? Tell me about your next trip down there in the comments, and I'll see you over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.